I believe there's less communication needed with the client if they completely trust you. In fact, they're hiring us because they understand that our concepts are good and we'll do the work right. Creative Roots started out of necessity. I wasn't looking to get into the landscape industry at all. I was just in need of making some cash to pay the rent, just like anyone else. So I thought to myself, in the interim, while I was moving towards some other personal goals, I would get a lawnmower and knock on some doors, and before you knew it, it was a business. Creative Roots, started out as a maintenance-only company, and over the years, I just saw the opportunity and had a desire to build things. So we turned into a design-build company as well, which represents about 2/3 of our annual revenue, and the rest is maintenance. Yeah, working for nice people who appreciate details. The tipping point, or the point there I knew I needed to do something different, was just the fact that the company was there, we were working hard, I was making plenty of income, but I just wasn't happy. It just always felt that I was alone. So, in trying to create equality, I stumbled upon open book management through being frustrated with managing it the old way, which was no management. I wasn't running the business was running me. Started getting the team involved in just understanding how to run a proper meeting and not have it get off track, and understanding how to budget together and just get a lot of high involvement. I just like to think that our company doesn't give merit to the person with the most hierarchy. It gives merit to the people or the person who has the best idea, and that's really cool, because that could be the office person, it could be the person on the end of a shovel, or it could be the general manager. Most people who think open book management or actually decide at some point that they want to do open book finance with their employees, they want to jump on that aspect first, sharing the bonus system. The bonus system is great. It is a motivator, there's no question about it, but it's not everything. The process is just as important as the profit sharing. But in our company, or like any company, I think that there is such thing as enough as an owner, and that I'm not going to say it's right or wrong to want more. I'm just saying that you have to look hard at what you're sharing with your people. They have to live a good quality of life also, and if you're living 100 times better than them, maybe that's okay for you, and that's fine. It's just not the way we look at things here. So we came up with a profit sharing program that it puts the company first. It's funded solely by the profits and the efforts of the people doing the work. It's a system to show that we're actually keeping track of what we're doing and holding ourselves accountable. So we have a whole arsenal of tools, and from departmental scoreboards to non-financial scoreboards that tell us whether or not we're doing things incongruent with our values and our mission. We like to think that we're very good at what we do, but we want to prove it every time we go out there. For too many years, I was looking at different softwares and overanalyzing them, the analysis paralysis. And LMN came across my radar probably the first year that they were out. And we looked at it and hummed and hawed, and we left it longer than we probably should have, but we finally got on board, and there's a learning curve, but we're loving it. We understand there's huge potential, and we can really appreciate the amount of time and effort that LMN has put into this. But we also realized that although the systems we had would work very well for the size we were at, if we wanted to scale the business, that we needed more. And LMN, we just thought was the best software to give us that as an option to systemize that end of things, and not just rely on diverse personalities to run what we had. It's really organized. It's a big program. It's a powerful software. The guys have done a great job building it, and they continue to do a good job and listening to their users with regards to making changes and being helpful. So I'm sure in the future we're going to unlock a lot more aspects of it that'll help us.